Nobody else there.
It's fucked up. Oh shit.
It's lit.
Super lit.
All right. Call me what you want, but your queen is supposed to be your soft spot. You shouldn't be treating her like you treat everyone else. If my girl is upset, then I'm doing whatever to fix it. I don't care if she's wrong or being overly emotional. It's about fixing the problem that's bothering her, not convincing her that she should change how she feels. Respectfully. End quote.
Respectfully, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
What?
What the fuck are you talking about? First of all, what the fuck did you just read, nigga?
Hold on, man.
What is that?
That didn't come from a man, did it?
That came from
sounded like a man's perspective.
That came from a man.
It came from a simp.
Well, a male.
That
Someone with a penis.
I don't know.
What?
Probably. No balls, just penis.
That's
Excuse me?
let's unpack this.
All right.
Let's unpack this.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go.
So again, I want to handle this. I want to handle this like semi-maturely.
Right.
But come on.
How can I handle this maturely?
There's no way you can handle that maturely.
So which issue do you want to go after first?
Again,
welcome to the Gentlemen's Club.
Gentlemen's Club podcast.
Episode 2.
Sorry, we started off with some bullshit. Okay, look. I understand when a man wants to be that for his significant other, for his woman. But there's no way that me personally, that I'm just rolling with whatever you feel just to make you comfortable or just to make you feel happy in whatever attitude or issue that you have. I'm never rolling like that. Now,
I mean, so like even if like she messed up, but like you felt bad because she messed up.
The only way that it would seem that I'm rolling with that is if we're in public.
Yeah, then there's no
in a public situation.
Undivided front.
Yeah, if we're in a public situation within reason, it's an undivided front.
Even then, if
you're wilding,
I might say some shit under my breath.
If you're wilding, it's like you're bugging, and it's like, all right, okay, let's move it around.
I say it under my breath.
I got your back since we're here in front of all these people, but as soon as we're in private, what the fuck
are you talking about?
I'm gonna just give you that look, like
yeah.
But ain't nobody else gonna see it. But I'm gonna give you the look like
true. But you got to realize. But there are a lot of women who. Sorry, there are a lot of men.
Go ahead. Generalize.
There are a lot of men who live by this. They really do bend over. There's nothing wrong with bending over backwards for your girl for the right reasons, in my personal opinion.
Look, I understand wanting to make your girl happy. That part I have no issue with whatsoever. But there is an issue when you're not willing to acknowledge that
she can make a mistake.
And this is not just your girl. This is anybody that you care about.
Facts.
When you allow those kind of behaviors to go unchecked, what you're creating is a monster.
Facts.
Yes.
Facts.
That can walk and talk to you any kind of way.
Now they believe they can do no wrong.
Now they absorb that power and they use it,
and there is no take back.
Yeah, and they use it whenever they want to. Because as soon as you try to check that situation, you're gonna catch up.
Chuck.
Yeah, they're gonna try to fight you on that, and
I got my way this whole time.
And
now you don't want to give it to me.
Yeah, they have a whole catalog archived of instances where you were not feeling that way. So now something's wrong with you because you're trying to stop a behavior that you allow to continue.
And I've seen this happen in relationships on both ends where it's like, okay, you allow a bad behavior to go unregulated. I'll say. I won't say punished because
uncommunicated, like just uncommunicated, like you didn't even communicate. Like, hey,
well, not necessarily uncommunicated.
That's a boundary.
Nah,
but you didn't
set no boundary.
You didn't stick to your guns.
Yeah. Well, a lot of guys when they first get in a relationship, they be trying to be nice and like catering and like, hey, love, whatever you need, I'll do it for you.
True.
Just like what Zach read.
Sets you up to be.
And then they get down the road and they like, hold the fuck up, bro. I got a fucking problem with this and I don't know what to do about it.
Yeah,
it's like too late.
It sets you up to be a sucker.
Too late
for sure.
How can you have a problem with something you never had a problem with?
Now, what is that? That's not a form of masculinity. What is that?
That is a form.
That's more so. That's
that
more
is a
so
form of
leaning-
femininity.
That's
so you
less lean- that's not a
submit
heavy
it, and I
balance.
don't want to say that femininity and submission is the same thing, but you submit it
Yeah,
to
let's
her.
not do that.
But you,
Please, let's not do that.
Yeah, don't
you-
fuck us up.
You submit it to her in a situation.
You're gonna get us
Where,
canceled.
yeah, you submitted to her in the wrong situation.
Yeah, and you should have been like, and like you got to understand that the feminine wants to challenge the masculine to make sure that the masculine is still masculine.
Exactly.
And if you bag off of your masculinity one time, she's
It's over.
going to
She's gonna
never
test-
respect
yeah,
you again.
Yeah, she's gonna keep pushing it every
Then
time.
she gonna nag you, and then you got bigger problems,
Facts.
darker problems,
It's rough.
deeper problems.
It's rough.
So I want to use this as a teachable moment because
Please do.
I know there are a lot of women that are going to support what I read out before I started this and says, yes, get you a man that's going to make sure that you're happy. But at the end of the day, if doing whatever you want doesn't actually improve either one of us as human beings, then it actually puts us in a worse situation overall, because I promise you, the man that does that for you is not going to last long term, because he's going to drive himself insane.
You gonna burn out.
Or he's just gonna be miserable quietly.
And there's nothing worse than
Oh,
a man
those-
that is miserable quietly.
Those are
I feel-
cheaters.
I feel
What
like
he
that's-
will do?
Those are cheaters.
Yeah, what he's
Oh,
willing
for
to
sure.
do behind closed doors.
Yeah, you're not gonna like that.
You're gonna hate.
Hey, that's gonna shift the power struggle.
Those are cheaters.
That's gonna shift the power struggle for sure.
Instantly.
If your man has an issue and isn't bringing it to the table, he's cheating on you.
Damn.
He's either dead inside,
he's either
dead
dead
inside,
yeah,
or he's
going
cheating
to.
on you.
He's
He's thought about it.
He's thought about it.
For sure.
His friends have suggested it.
Yeah, at that point, yeah.
You know, and
At that point, they ain't
can't-
even, they ain't even
she
correcting the
really
behavior.
like you. Why don't you just, whatever?
you're not wrong.
It's just one night, bro.
Yeah, you're not wrong, because you do have those friends who are tired of seeing their guy friend walked all over by their girlfriend
and
wife,
ladies,
or whatever.
this is the situation where you can quote unquote not trust a friend, because a friend that knows that the relationship is a good relationship, he's not going to let his boy cheat.
He's not supporting
He's
that.
like, oh fam, get away from him.
Dead it.
He'll go cock block that entire situation.
That it.
Someone will jump in.
He
front
will
of
walk
that.
up and like,
I
yo,
go-
he's married.
Yeah,
It's like,
Yep.
where's this ring? It's
Yeah.
in the shop. Don't worry about it.
yeah. They'll strongly advise against.
Nah, you just go up and call her out
But
of her name.
but
one
if
time,
they
she'll walk
see
away.
if they see you walking all over him and they know how he really feels internally, I
about it.
I promise you, they set him up for
Forget
the
about it.
easiest layup. And most of the time, he don't even want to take the layup. So he's gonna pick
he
him
fighting
up.
the guys.
He's gonna pick him up like a toddler and put him right by the fucking rim and say,
gonna
"Put
get
it
he's gonna
in
get it.
the
Gonna-
fucking hoop."
He's gonna
I
get him
promise.
drunk as shit.
I promise you, there's definitely one of those out there for sure.
Now I want to say this for purposes of our audience: we are not those guys.
I don't
If you
condone
having a problem with your relationship, go talk to your motherfucking woman,
for sure.
please.
I don't condone.
we absolutely encourage communication. Absolutely.
Look at you guys in sync. That's cute.
Because it's true.
Yeah, you're right.
That's proof that it's not bullshit.
Yeah,
we,
you're right.
We promote communication.
You're right.
I don't believe that you should cheat on your partner. If you're at the point where you want to cheat on your partner, you need to leave your partner.
Yeah.
Regardless,
And allow
of
them to
whatever
leave.
the situation is. It's like, all right,
And allow them to leave is another important point that never gets brought.
Yes, you have to respect somebody's opinion.
Have you ever talked about the story about that one time in my house where I was at? Never mind, forget it.
Yeah, back to
I think we have some juice here.
Oh, man.
Some tea.
No, we don't.
No?
We
Cinnamon
don't.
Club
sure?
tea.
Don't want to cease and desist.
Okay. All right. That's true. That's true. That's true.
There has been situations where I've been in where I wanted to leave, and
Listen.
I was almost stabbed in the process.
Listen. I know I've talked about that a lot. I definitely had to do some accountability on my side and realize that I did not have strong boundaries for myself.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, if that person wants to go,
Yes.
allow that
Have
person
to let
to
them
leave.
leave.
And that goes on both sides, because if a woman wanted to leave a man and the man wouldn't let her, that turns into a whole different fucking
Yes.
situation.
That man's going to jail.
Exactly. So
Going to jail now.
But,
You know what I mean?
and the problem is that if a man wants to leave and a woman won't allow it, and she decides to call the cops, then what ultimately ends up happening is the man ends up in jail.
you can't be violent, screaming, trying to get her hands off you. You cannot be doing one of those situations.
It's literally
you cannot be doing one of those.
I just want to go.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's a rough situation. That's got to be said. Yo, no, hold on. Time out.
Go.
While we're talking about fucking cheating, do you guys know? Have you guys ever heard of Cheaterland?
Huh?
I hadn't before this fucking episode.
Look,
Cheater what?
there is a website. All right, you guys remember the whole
Jesus.
Dick Yelp thing, right?
Was
What? All right, was because we tried to find it. It's not, and I'm sure, legal action probably went down. But there was a website called Cheaterland where women
the women are going to be so mad that site's not up anymore.
Yeah, it's tough.
They're gonna make
but
it
women could go to this website and you could search whatever guy it was that you were talking to or interested in and find out if he's a cheater or not. See if he had some information on him.
So they like do it by the phone number or like name.
You know what? To be honest with you, as when I tried to do my research, I couldn't find that information.
So let's just
But
say
the fact that this shit existed in the first place is
Yeah.
wild as fuck.
Yeah.
But it,
For real.
So before we hit the record button, I tried to look up this website, and that shit was taken down.
Yeah.
When you Google search Cheaterland, the first two things that pop up are, hold on, I'm gonna re-enter this. It's Cheaterland lawsuit and Cheater. Okay, top three things: Cheaterland lawsuit, Cheaterland website down, Cheaterland removal. So it's needless to say, there were some men that were really mad about this Cheaterland.
nah, they got y'all to fuck
I
up.
mean, I get it.
It's kind of like that whole Dick Yelp thing.
Is Dick Yelp still a thing?
I don't know.
Google it real quick.
I'm not typing it.
You don't want that in his recent search.
Wifey, Zach,
Zach,
is there something we need to talk about?
that's
Yeah, no.
crazy.
What is
But
going
that's
on, sir?
wild, man.
Cheaterland, where you go and find out if your new man is a cheater. Do women still do their research on men?
Yes.
Do we know that?
Yes, there are
Oh,
women do
fam.
background checks.
Do they still do that?
Women do
They absolutely
background
do.
checks.
So my girl has friends that are single still. Fuck you mean? Yes.
Yes.
And I hear all these conversations. They
Yes.
ask for my input. Yes, they still do their research.
Yes.
Damn.
It's like,
Yes.
oh, so
they
he
do
doesn't-
official background checks.
He doesn't have a Facebook. Should I be concerned? That nigga most definitely has a Facebook.
I know they hate mine. I know they hate mine.
It's rough.
I know they hate mine.
It's rough because the
Hey, men gonna hate me because I'll be putting these females in my circle on game. It's like, don't believe that shit.
Yeah,
that
that's
nigga
true.
gave you a fake name.
that's tough, man.
Or his Facebook name is something without his last name in it.
Well, different. It's get bands in the middle for the middle name, and then
Can we?
Or like
Can that die? in
Joshua
2020?
Savage.
Can that please die
No.
in 2020?
It's still there.
please.
It's still a thing.
No, I know it is, but
It's
can
still there.
it not be? Can we like kill it?
It's still there.
It's still a thing.
Josh Get Money Tie.
Yeah. Josh, get money tie.
I have a really.
Hey, he's excited. I don't like that laugh, bro.
I might use that.
I don't
for-
like that
for
line.
So
Twitter.
I have a really
Might
close
use that for
friend.
Twitter.
I have a really close friend that's way too grown to be doing that shit still, and
Shit.
he does. And it was just like, all right, fam.
Bro,
Bro, that shit's wild.
Get money.
Yeah, I like
it's
that.
fucked up, man. It's fucked up.
How wild y'all trying to get in this episode?
Run it. I'm with you.
On to the next one. Let's go.
Off the cliff. I'll follow you. Let's go.
Off the cliff. I'm not gonna go off the cliff, but have you ever had a conversation with a woman about her past sex life? And like, y'all are just like,
You know exactly. You know
open table. Hold on, let me get
Go
let me
ahead.
get through.
Yeah, my bad.
Past sex life, and she discloses something, and you like, yo, you didn't have to go that far.
I just put my penis inside you.
No, like you was thinking about putting it inside of her. And she went too
I've had
far,
it happen afterwards, and it fucked me up.
and she said like the last 5 niggas that she dated all nutted inside of her.
Jesus Christ.
So I am a believer.
Not that that's a problem.
I am a believer of
Like you got to put the vinegar in there and like clean it up. Nah. What Mike episode? Y'all ain't watched that Mike Epps stand
give
up?
me
No,
some-
no, no,
Give
we
me
saw
some
it. We
laughs,
saw it.
please. Just give
Y'all
me
ain't
some
saying,
laughs. Give me
I
some
can't
laughs.
say
Well, Mike Epps said you got to put the That's 5 in a row.
so
Go ahead.
5 in a row. Like, how long were the relationships?
I'm a firm believer. No. I am a
How
firm
many times did
believer.
y'all have sex?
I am a firm believer of ignorance is bliss.
I don't want to fucking know.
I don't want to
I
know.
don't wanna
And I'll
And
be
if
real
we
with you.
run into one of these niggas,
Yeah,
keep it moving.
yeah,
I
yeah.
really don't even want to know then.
for
Like,
sure, for sure.
oh, that was my.
That shit
I didn't
happens.
need to know.
Look,
That shit
I can
happens.
tell by eyes.
I could tell.
yeah.
I could tell by energy.
But for whatever reason, you know, I'll take this. I'll take this. Right. I'll bear this all myself.
Bare your soul.
When you're an attentive listener, like when you actually pay attention to the things that women talk about.
Give up too much game.
No, I'm
about to Steve Harvey-us.
I'm speaking about a fault that I've had in the past.
I'm kidding.
All right, so I'll
Go ahead,
take
go
full responsibility. When you're an attentive listener, that means you actually listen to what the fuck she's actually talking about. I know, crazy, right? And then you can actually
A lot of men don't. But go ahead.
but you can actually recall to the best of your ability of your memory certain situations and certain things. But they, for whatever reason, that builds trust. Because you actually
Oh,
listen.
because you listen. Yeah.
You
'Cause you
listen to me.
Yeah.
You heard.
Listening, being an active listener is like a top 3 skill
True.
for
I'm naturally
Like that will get you way farther than a lot of.
I'm
lot
not-
of-
them pickup lines, all that shit.
I'm
If you're an
naturally
attentive
wired
listener-
that way. I'm naturally wired that way.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, it opens a door of honesty that really fucks up a lot of shit for the future.
You might have took it too far, baby.
like I didn't need to know about the last 3 niggas.
I didn't need to know about the last one.
Facts.
And like y'all, I didn't need to know about y'all sex life. I didn't need to know why he
Right.
he broke up with. I didn't need to know
A lot
any
of that. A lot of that. It's like we're
I
sitting
don't
here
need to know that.
Like we're sitting here minding our business.
But at the same time, it's like sometimes it's a blessing when they tell you. It's like,
That's-
oh yeah,
oh, that's
we
the flip
broke-
side.
We broke up because I slashed his tires.
You stopped the train right there. Skirt.
Right.
Hold on.
right. Or
You's a crazy motherfucker.
yeah. It really
and they will divulge that information willingly.
Willingly. Have you
That's-
taken therapy, love? Like,
yes, but that's the flip side to it. That is the benefit because
That was last week.
you do get to know you do get to know like the real shit that happens
he ain't
behind the
even
scenes
retaliated yet.
that they wouldn't tell you up front. They wouldn't tell you this stuff if they were trying to impress you or trying to put their best representative forward. So they actually tell you the real shit that you need to know
Yeah.
to the core of who this person is.
I got a question.
Okay. I was gonna divulge some shit.
You wanna
but
keep
I
going?
was- No, I was no.
All right, I'm stopping the train.
I prefer you keep
Yes.
some level of Eminem.
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
spot.
I'm about to
yeah.
fuck the
Today.
anonymity up right now.
Well, that's your fault.
Still love them.
How would
They're
you?
Great.
How would you feel if if you like say I wasn't even talking to her, but like the shot was out there,
Okay.
and she's like, "Hey, if we don't hang out, I'm going to the club, da 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 da, with my girls." I was like, "Whatever, like please go." And then she's like, "My ex-boyfriend's gonna be there, and it's his section."
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, you responded?
I didn't respond.
Oh, okay.
I was like,
That shit is
you work hard, go."
that shit is funny.
I'm
Wait,
not
so
one-
that's
I'm
that's
not-
one of
I
those
think she was
ultimatum kind of
provoking-
things.
She was provoking, and she wanted to see if I
That
cared.
shit is corny to me, bro.
That was like let me see if he cares.
I've had somebody be like, "Oh, well, if you're not gonna give me any dick, then I'm gonna go holler at one of your friends." By all means, that's none of my business.
go
Go.
because you just showed me who you are.
I refer you if you need it. What the fuck you mean?
Don't refer to me, please. Don't.
Oh no, it's easy.
Don't.
It's an easy layup.
Don't. No.
Why?
Don't.
Because you don't want the traffic.
Yeah, I don't want like if she had a situation and like she was upset at you,
Right.
Because you didn't want to fold into that situation,
Right.
Don't send it to me
Why?
because I'm gonna put her. It's gonna be the same situation.
Oh damn. Oh, then we can play ping pong.
I don't want to be your butt brother, bro. Shit.
I'm nice at ping pong, bro.
I'm trash at ping pong, man.
Then you can keep it.
I don't want to keep it. You didn't want it, so you gonna give me the second, the second dip? So like you just gonna pass it on? Here you go. I didn't want it, but like here you go, brother.
Is this hot potato?
Like really?
But no, that stuff
I
happens.
know we're
man.
good friends, but damn.
No, I mean, and I'm joking. I'm not saying that for our personal situation, but women do that. Some women do that. They will try.
You got
Well, I
jokes.
can't speak for everybody. But no, seriously, like women will do that. They will try to get you. They'll try to make you jealous in order to get something from you, or a response, or a certain energy from you, and that shit never works.
That's manipulation, bro.
It is,
and
for
I
sure.
see that as exactly what that is. Like,
I
that's
know,
an
but-
emotional manipulation.
But it doesn't.
But
It
like,
doesn't always.
I don't
work.
know if women recognize that as that's what that is, but that's toxic as fuck.
It is.
That's a turnoff.
It is. But I mean, they're gonna do what they do.
It don't do nothing for me.
That's a turnoff, though. Like that makes
that's a
that makes me assume that you're for everybody
She belongs to the streets.
and the team.
Send her out to the streets.
That's how it would make
Hey.
me feel.
Okay.
But
Zach, how do you feel in this situation? Because your leg is tapping over here. I want to get some. I want to
we're
get
just- we're just
the
ex-
mature perspective.
Yeah,
because
all right, and
maybe
I'm-
we might not have the best perspective.
But
here.
here's the thing, though, is even though I say all of that, it's
Yeah.
that's just how a response could go if that's the energy that you want to choose. Like trying to manipulate what you want out of me is never going to get you what you want.
Why don't you just tell me what you want?
So this is how I look at it.
Why don't you just tell me?
Once you turn the relationship into a game, I'm done.
I'm the coach. I don't play.
I have no desire to continue.
I don't play. I'm the coach. I
It's
don't play.
unattractive, though.
I don't play.
It's either we're serious or we're not. And if we're not serious, then
Right.
I have other things I could do.
Fact.
And it doesn't necessarily mean that there's other women involved, but it's just like there's other things I can occupy my time with.
But they're always going to assume there's other women involved.
Sometimes
And maybe there is.
Yeah, sometimes there is.
That ain't none of her business if you single. See, that's the double standard. The double standard is that men can't have other women involved. But
I see, the thing
they
is-
can have whatever man around them that they solely desire.
Well,
I-
no,
I
hold
never-
on. Here's the
okay.
loophole. Here's the loophole. They can have as many orbiters as they want.
Yeah.
But if they're not entertaining them, then they're not doing anything wrong.
But they are
the loop-
entertaining them.
That's the loophole, though.
But
Well, no, that's their friend.
That's their friend.
That's the loophole.
So what if I have a friend?
Unacceptable.
Why?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Because I don't trust them or you. But I'm gonna say it's them when really it's you.
Wow.
For sure. For sure. It was like, yo, you know he got the I want to fuck you eyes when he looks at you, right?
I saw that from the jump.
You know he grabbed you a little too low on your waist, right?
You know he mean mugs me every time he sees me.
Yeah. You know the motherfucker never had a conversation with me, right? But that's your friend.
I'm gonna fight this nigga.
I'm gonna beat this nigga's ass.
But that's the game, man. That's the game. Those are some of the double standards.
He doesn't like me. All right.
Those are some of the double standards. That happens.
If that nigga hugs you and closes his eyes.
Oh,
Hey,
bruh.
the type of hug. What Drake said, the type of hugs.
When you see it, when you see it, when you see
Hey,
it,
you ever see a nigga put his shoulders into it? He go,
when you see it, when
bro,
you see it,
you gonna have to hug me the same way, nigga.
it's yeah. What's up, bro? Bring it in.
Hug me
It
the
happens.
same way.
It
I'm
happens,
come
though.
low.
It really
I'm
does
tall.
happen.
I'm gonna come low though. Hug me like that. Yeah.
It happens, man. It happens.
I'm ignorant
But
though.
you're-
I'll say that shit.
You're not.
I'll say something. I'll make an ass right there. Boom.
But you're not allowed to have the same thing going on.
Why did you do that to my friend?
Fuck that nigga.
Was he?
I don't even remember what we was talking about. Hey, look, hey, I've said it. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, that's.
heard you.
But this is the podcast is supposed to be a open and honest place.
Look,
You said it was a safe space,
there
man.
are certain. I actually said it wasn't, but there are certain people that know don't come around me.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't come around me, and
Not
they
with that
don't,
bullshit.
and they don't. They know they don't.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true. Very, very true.
I have no problem saying this on this podcast because I know it very well. No. Let me get this out.
I'll turn my mic away.
My girl has a friend that they were really close before we started dating.
Go ahead.
I've never met the nigga.
Y'all are engaged to be married.
Whoa.
Like, yo, that nigga's not invited to our wedding. I want you to know that. I don't care.
That's true. You can't show up if I've never met you.
Fuck no.
You can't show up if I've never met you.
He never had no desire to meet him either. Like,
You know what that was. Then.
The one time he did. So the one time he did want to hang out, I obviously had to work.
Right.
Like, convenient.
Right.
it's
Convenient.
It's not going to be convenient for when you want to hang out, buddy.
I have no problem being a dick about it.
Hold on, real quick. So, while we're talking about the whole friend
I'm
thing-
going to pay for that, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. That's why I was like,
Whatever.
But how do you guys feel about it being when you're friends for a long time before you start dating,
Ooh.
or vice versa? What do you guys think works
that?
better? Is it better? Do you guys think it's better to be friends with some with your love interest.
Yeah.
You think it's better to have a established friendship,
Or like y'all have been communicating back and forth for like 6 months to a year.
It's better. It's better because it gives
it
you
might
a
not
better
even-
idea of what to expect.
It might not even be a friendship, but just like y'all have been in communication and just have never taken it
I don't
down the road.
and I think that's cool. I think that might feel safe.
Yeah.
If you meet somebody and you don't immediately start dating them.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like you've been friends forever. And it's not like you've tried to cross that line, but it's not like you haven't.
And then one day you look at her and like, damn.
Yo, you got some shit
Damn, that ass look fat in that dress.
today. Today.
Look, all I said was damn, and you took it too.
Your fucking hair and makeup combination is popping in them eyelashes, baby. Woo! You look like a motherfucking cupcake. Hey, girl, I think we need to take our friendship to the next level.
No, but seriously, how do you guys feel about that? How do you feel like this? What do you feel like the success
I can
rate?
see why women don't like this podcast sometimes.
Yeah, I can't blame them. But no, honestly though,
What is the success rate?
what I mean,
I've
give me
never-
your personal feelings on it.
I would love to marry my best friend.
Do you think?
love to
Who's
date.
your best friend?
Yo, but
I don't
check
have
this
a
out.
female best friend
you-
right now.
Oh damn! Yeah, I don't think I
Cut
do.
her off.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, that sucks.
I cut her off.
Hey, that should be trash sometimes. It'd be nice to have a female best friend.
I had to.
One that I actually like talk real shit out with you.
I
Though.
had to protect her.
Oh, she fell into the trap.
I had to protect her.
You had to protect her from you.
Yeah, it was one of them situations
I would ask more, but I won't. All right.
for her safety.
I got you. I
She's
got you.
gonna be
No, but seriously, what do you?
jaded
How do you
after.
think it works? Do you think you have better success of meeting somebody and cultivating a good friendship in between while you're getting to know them and dating them, or do you think people who have
And
who've
there's-
been friends for a long time and eventually look into starting to date each other, do you feel like they have a higher success rate?
Friends that start to date each other have the highest success rate because they already understand each other, how to communicate and shit like that. But they also have a conflict because they've never taken it physical.
True.
And that's when it gets very hard.
Okay,
Or the dynamic changes.
So hold on though. So the guy who's been playing the friend
Yeah.
for 5 to 10 plus years,
Yeah.
is he not on to something?
On to something like how?
Like, is he not setting himself up for a potential life partner that he doesn't have to struggle with, that he knows?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
I don't.
Like, I
I've
think
never.
that
all right.
could
Me
be
personally.
successful.
Me personally. I've never had anybody bring that point out specifically.
Yeah.
Like, that's the goal. Let me figure out what type of person you are. Spend all this time, invest,
Yeah.
and then we actually might have something that works. But if it doesn't work,
Yeah.
we still have this great friendship.
Well, it's kind of hard to go backwards. It's hard to go back from
If you-
lover and friends to just now we're just friends.
I think
again.
it is depending on
Because-
how it goes, but there needs to be a united front.
If their attraction is there, you can't kill attraction. No matter how hard you try, y'all always gonna be like magnets.
That's cool, but you can still have boundaries for yourself.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, but then you get drunk and then
Yeah, and you go through that maybe 7 to 9 times, and then you say, "Hey, we
like
got to
15
stop
to-
this."
15 to 24.
Hey, we got to stop this, and then you move on.
And then you're like, well, let's stop it, and then
Yeah.
just try and stop it, and then you
Exactly.
go through it another 12 to 15
A
times.
concerted effort on both fronts, and then it works. out.
Yeah,
All right.
it's tough, man.
I'm just curious.
But I think the dynamic between friends and lovers is the most successful, aside from meeting somebody that is completely on the same page as you. If
That's
you
true.
meet somebody that
That's-
is in the
that's-
same space as you
That's the cheat code.
in your life,
That's the cheat code.
and they understand you,
You meet somebody that you have flawless chemistry with, that you're compatible with.
Flows.
That's the cheat code. That
Yeah,
blows. That
that's
blows
gold.
past being friends and growing to be friends and already been friends for years and years. That's right in the middle. That's the silver line.
as a man, what do you prefer? Because this is the Man Gentleman's podcast.
Honestly,
Do you prefer the fresh, open, or do you prefer the developed situation?
I prefer the developed because I have good enough history with it.
Yeah.
But like I said, that silver lining, there's nothing better than just automatic compatibility.
It's interesting, but it's hard to decipher because you don't know if it's automatic compatibility
If-
because of lust or because
That's
of
what-
y'all have never been through anything.
True.
When you've been with that person as a friend, y'all battle tested. Like we didn't went through shit and came up out of it. and
That's
still
that's my
friends.
first choice. My
Yeah.
first choice is we've been friends
too.
for a long time.
Mine too.
And I know how you are. We talk about real shit. I talked about dudes you dated. I put you on game.
Yeah.
You giving me advice about women that I've dated. You put me on game and whatnot.
Yeah.
Those are good situations in my personal experience. So
Well, since we're talking about your experience, you are our Spotlight Artist of the Week.
Hey.
My boy Cardell has dropped a new single called Frisian.
facts.
I want y'all to listen to this as we are just hitting our 30-minute mark.
Word. Yeah, that's available everywhere.
And that's going to take us up out of here. We about to do a TikTok to it. I'm going to see if I can get him to do one.
Oh shit.
You won't.
Nah, not
I think I can get Ash to do a TikTok with me.
I don't know about all that, man. Frisian.
New music.
New music.
Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. It's a lot of pain still hitting, but for now it's good riddance. A lot of joy mesmerizing, memorizing these rhythms. Never knowing my limits, I be all in my head. I'm never one for the gimmicks, I just keep one in the head. I like to wander ahead, I hit the gas and I sped. I had to slow it down, realizing I wasn't really prepared. Your dreams ain't big enough if you ain't really that scared. If you ain't pulling up to the table, how you finna get fed? See, that's your moment right there, so you better find you a chair. And ain't no elevators, nigga, you better find in the stairs. That's fair, let's get it steppin', we turn it into some cappers here. The rooms that y'all niggas be in, it's a lot of capping there. Talk about who y'all know and what y'all finna do. A whole lot of woo 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 like the Liu Kang move. But I've been waiting patiently to make a statement. Y'all left my space vacant, here I am to reclaim it. I've been dreaming about this shit since grade school back with JP. Knowing how ill my state be, I open up like it's phase 3. Give a fuck how they rate me, I'm keeping my shit on safety and popping off on these niggas until they love me or hate me. It'll probably be the latter, cause they so low on the ladder. I pray that the love forgive them, they just don't know any better. But forget about who's better, my nigga, let's get this bread up. We'll never be in a healthy position without no letters. We've been dope since they met us, mutated into some letters. Attraction is so magnetic, how I be moving these letters. Smooth with some little effort, that's what's keeping us separate. And cursive, how I disperse it, I'm wavy, that's how I surf it. When energy gets diverted into the beat that I'm working, I'm lighting up my true purpose, I never thought I'd be worth it. And this is what I'm certain, quickly became the mission. No matter how many times that it hurt me, I give them Frisian. Cardell, nigga. Cardell, nigga. Frisian.
Who? Cardell, nigga.
Yo. Appreciate you guys, man. Much love. You can stream that anywhere and everywhere right now at this current time.
This is Liddy.
For sure.
Are you
Shout
what-
out to Damn It Downey, by the way.
Are you working on a project right
Shout out, damn it.
I is, my guy. I is.
now? You are?
I is.
Okay.
We got some things coming.
All right. I'm excited for you.
For sure.
All right.
But we appreciate you guys tapping in with us once again. This is the Gentleman's Club Pod. Zach has to pee, so we're out of
Oh, fam.
here.
we gotta get it on there. Gotta get him.
Peace out.